there's a real reason why ambitious people, people with big goals, big plans, big intentions, keep putting off the very things they care about most. And it's not laziness. It's not lack of discipline. It's something much deeper, something neurological. It's called the avoidance loop. And once you understand it, everything about your behavior starts to make sense. The avoidance loop, why you procrastinate. The avoidance loop is a cycle your brain creates to protect you from discomfort. Here's how it works. You think about starting something important, a project, a goal, a change you've been wanting to make, and almost instantly, your brain detects risk. Not physical danger, but emotional discomfort. Things like uncertainty, fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. So instead of starting the task, your brain redirects you towards something easier, something lower stakes, scrolling, cleaning, answering emails, anything that feels productive without the pressure. And in that moment, you feel relief. But that relief is temporary because the task is still there, and now it feels even heavier. The brain battle, fear versus action. Inside your brain, there's a constant negotiation happening. On one side, you have the part of you that wants growth, progress, change. On the other side, you have the part of you that wants safety, and safety almost always wins in the short term because your brain is wired to avoid discomfort, not to chase long-term goals. So when you sit down to do something meaningful, your brain isn't asking, will this help me grow? It's asking, will this feel uncomfortable? And if the answer is yes, it will try to pull you away from it. Why it gets worse over time. Here's the part most people don't realize. The more you avoid something, the harder it becomes to start, because your brain is learning. Every time you choose avoidance, you reinforce the pattern. You teach your brain, this task is something we avoid. So the next time you think about it, the resistance is stronger, the fear feels bigger, and the gap between intention and action keeps growing. That's why something that once felt small can start to feel overwhelming. The simple fix. The solution is not more motivation. It's not waiting until you feel ready. It's changing how your brain experiences the task. Instead of thinking, I need to complete this, shift to, I just need to start very small. Because the hardest part is not the work, it's the starting point. When you lower the barrier to entry, you reduce the perceived threat. And once you begin, your brain often settles, the resistance drops, and momentum takes over. The disguise of perfectionism. Avoidance doesn't always look like avoidance. Sometimes it looks like perfectionism. You tell yourself, I just need more time. I need to do this the right way. I'm not ready yet. But underneath that is often fear. Fear of starting imperfectly. Fear of being seen. Fear of not meeting your own expectations. So instead of starting, you wait, and waiting feels safer, but it keeps you stuck. The disguise of productive procrastination. Another version of avoidance is what we call productive procrastination. You're doing things, you're busy, you're checking things off your list, but you're not doing the thing that actually matters. And because you're being productive, it's harder to recognize. It feels like progress, but it's actually delay. This is one of the most common traps because it allows you to avoid discomfort without feeling like you're avoiding anything at all. If you've been stuck in this loop, there's nothing wrong with you. Your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do, but now you see it. And once you see it, you can change how you respond. You don't need to do everything. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to take one small step and let that be enough, because starting is what breaks the loop. The hardest part was never the work. It was the feeling before you started, that dread, that resistance, that mental back and forth. That's the avoidance loop. And now you see it. You understand how your brain disguises it. You understand why it feels so heavy, even when it shouldn't. And the truth is, starting is almost always easier than the story your mind tells you about starting. So the next time you feel that resistance, I just want you to remember this. You're not lazy. You're not broken. Your brain is just trying to protect you, and you can move through it. If this helped you understand yourself a little more, I'd love for you to subscribe so you don't miss future videos like this. And just know, you're not behind. You're not failing. You're learning how your mind works, and that changes everything.